Hi, this is Rahim Sulfagarali from Excel Basement Private Limited. In this video, I will tell you one quick and awesome technique to change the amounts into different format with just one click. And as you can see on my screen that there is a small P&L statement, profit and loss statement, and we have sales, cost of goods sold, gross profit, expenses, and operating profit. Now for this specific technique in this video, I have put a small statement here, but you can apply on your MIS reports or any kind of reports you make, or financial P&L or balance sheet, and you can apply that technique which you will be learning in this video. So let's get started. Commonly what we have observed from many of the users of Microsoft Excel, that whenever they get full figures in their report, and if their manager tells them to convert these amounts into thousands or millions, so a most common way to do it is, for example, if I want to convert all these amounts into millions in same format into millions, so that the readability should be easy and understandable. So many users, Excel users, write 1 million in this cell. Okay, and what they will do, they will copy this cell, and then they will be applying selecting the data, excluding all the cells which have the functions or formulas. So the raw numbers, they will select the raw numbers ranges, and then they will go to home tab, paste special, or just use the shortcut key for going to this window directly, which is paste special, and then they will use the divide in the as an operation, and then press OK. And now you can also increase the decimals because the numbers are in millions, so the readability, now the numbers are very short, and you can have the readability very easily to tell another person that what is the gross profit of any year or operating profit. Now again, if your manager tells you that convert this report which is in millions into full amount, so again what normally a user do, it's again writing a 1 million into a cell, any cell, and then copying it, and then selecting those input cells, and then again going to paste special, and this time that user will apply the operation, that is multiply, and again that report will comes in the full amounts, full figures, right? And you can definitely increase or decrease the decimal from the home tab, right? So now every time if you want to convert these full amount, full figures amount to thousands, as a thousand report, or as a million report, or as a billions, so you need to put that amount in an extra cell, and then multiplying and divide again and again. So instead of this technique, or instead of this practice, I will tell you another way of doing it with just one click to change the format. So how we're gonna do it? It's very simple. Follow these steps. First, you need a developer tab on your Excel application. So if you don't have the developer tab, or if you have previously not used it, what you need to do is you will click on File, which is on top left. You have to go to Options, and then Excel option screens will appear. And now from here you have to click on Customize ribbon, and make sure that on the right side you have an option which is called Developer. So make sure that you check mark on Developer option and press OK. So when you press OK, you will have the developer tab enabled on your Microsoft Excel application, right? So once you have this, now the next step would be we will be adding this option button from the form controls category, and I will just click on that option button, and I will, using the mouse left key, to drag and drop according to the size of the button which I want. And I need 2 more buttons to be placed, so I will just press Ctrl C and then Control V to have one more option button, and again one more option button. So again pressing Control V. So these three buttons, the first button, when I click on this first option button, it will give me the report in full figures. When I will click the second option button, it will convert the report into thousands format, and then the third button will be used for the millions format. Now how we gonna do it? First I will rename this option button so that it should be readable. So I will just right click on this option button, and here in this contextual menu you have the fourth option, which is called edit text. So now you have a blinking cursor. You will select the entire text, replace it, just press the backspace or the delete key and write your own text which you are required. So I will write here, let's say what I can do here is amount. Okay, and for the second option button is I can write thousands. You can give any name to it, either in a short form or any other word which you think that would be suitable, and the third would be in millions. Okay, so first is amount. You can replace any word you like. For the temporary basis I have just write amount here, then thousands, and then millions. You can add one more to it if you want to, like for example billions as well. Now once you have three option buttons, definitely if you are an intermediate user or previously you have used these form controls buttons, so you might know that these buttons interactivity link with the spreadsheet once you connect it with a blank cell. So every time we whenever we use any kind of a form control object, we need to connect it with a spreadsheet with a blank cell. So what I will do is I will click any of the option button. You can choose any of the option button because all these are dependent with each other. So once we have defined a link cell to any of the option button, the others will link automatically. But this does not happen with the check boxes. So every form control object has a different purpose and a different output, and you will learn it gradually in more of my videos on YouTube Excel Basement channel. So for this we have the option button and we need to link it with a blank cell. So for doing that I will just right click on any of the option button, and from in this contextual menu I will go to format control, and here you can see that the last tab which is called control, and here you have a field which is called cell link. So I will just click on this arrow and I will I will choose a blank cell. In my scenario I am choosing J1. In your case it could be, definitely it would be a different. So as you can see that currently on my this screen millions option button is being filled. So it's generate 3 and it's generate a number and incremental of 1 every time. So when I click on 1000 it generates 2 in a cell. When I click on the first option button which is amount, it generates 1 here. So 1 2 3, right? And now we need to create a logic here. So what will be the logic? Let's test. So now first as you can see that when I click on thousands, these all amounts should be changed. Okay, so what I can do is I will just select the range, the input range, not the formula range, because once the input data format will change, the output will automatically change. So I will be selecting the input data ranges, which is sales, cost of goods sold, and expenses, because I know that gross profit and operating profit are coming from a mathematical calculation, simple. So once I have selected the input cells or ranges or array, as you can say, so I will go to home tab and I will click on conditional formatting, and here we will apply a new rule. So in this menu I will select the third last option, which is called new rule. So I will click on new rule, and the last option in this window states that use a formula to determine which cells to format. I will click on this option, and here I will write a simple logic. So for writing a formula, you know that as an Excel user you start always with an equal sign. So I have put an equal sign here. I will click on that cell link, okay, which is generating a number here. So in our case, which is J1, and with a reference of absolute. $sign, right? So as I am creating a simple logic here, if j1 is equals to 2, when j1 is equals to 2, so the format, I will go to number tab and I will select custom here. Okay, so whenever j2 generates 2 here, and when j2 generates 2 here, when I will click on the option button, second option button, so j1 will generate a 2 here. So when j1 generates 2, I like to have a custom formatting. And what kind of custom formatting is that I want to convert full figures into thousands format. So I am adding hashtag here. Hashtag means any number which is inside a cell. And if you have previously gone through the custom formatting, you know that there are four sections here. First we define positive numbers setting, then negative numbers, then 0, and then general. So we are writing hashtag and we are on the positive section, so we are writing hashtag here, and then we are adding a comma here. Now the comma here means thousand separator, so it will eliminate three numbers from the last side, from the right side. Okay, so 3 digits have been disappeared. Still they are inside the cell, but as a formatting it's a thousand separator. And I will just and if I want a decimal here, I can write .00 if I want to see those numbers after decimal into 2 digits. So I can add 20 here, or I can add 10 here, for example, and I will press OK here. Alright,